Well, hello. I'm back for my last little chunk of this session for the week. I'm going to be here for another hour. Then I will resume with another session on Monday. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yesterday, we took care of a couple of hard metals. I think we did, let's see, I already forgot the names. Alternate balloon rounds. We did double HP mobs and magic monkeys. And now we're going to move on to the harder ones. And I was saying yesterday that I kind of want to try the same strategy that I did on, I think it was double HP mobs, and do that um, here on Impoppable. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think we did this. I think we had a dart monkey, a mer monkey, and a wizard here. And I made the wizard bottom path, right? Something like that. Maybe I had something else here. Oh, super monkey. It was a super monkey. That's right. I'll save up for that eventually. I'm going to do the same strategy again because it worked. And I think we did fail at some point, but I think as long as we're, like staying on top of abilities and spells and all that kind of micro managing type of stuff, I think we're perfectly fine here. So that should be alright. We should be able to use Pop Sight in for the last few rounds. Last, like 20 rounds or so. And I'm sure the Super Monkey would also come in handy as well, so I think we'll be just fine. Pretty sure I put Corvus like up there. I can't quite remember, but I think we did that. Basically just doing a copy and paste of the same kind of game. Finally glad to be moving on into the weekend here. It's currently Saturday. I recorded yesterday during Friday, so today is Saturday. I do have to do some more, recording to get through the weekend, but I mean, the weekend's still the weekend, don't get me wrong. Just gotta tough it out through these few games here for the hour. Pretty sure the Impoppable games, they don't have anything different about them, right? I know stuff costs more money, and obviously we have to get to 100 rounds, and we only have one life. Like, I know that stuff. That stuff's fairly obvious, but I don't think there's anything else that's different about the game. I don't think the balloons are any faster than they normally go. I'm pretty sure nothing else has changed. There's not, like, some special properties about some balloons or something like that. Maybe there is. I don't know. As far as I know, as long as we just set up, pretty nicely, then, we're good to go.
Are we hunting? The spirits still hunger.
That should cover us for a while for camos and leads. We're going to need to cover purples pretty soon, but that should cover us for camos and leads for a while. Excuse me, I just had a bit of a coughing fit there. I think some dust got in my throat. Excuse me, excuse me. Let's see, what are we worried about anything really? We've got our farm set up, we've got tier 3 mer monkey. I guess we might as well go ahead and just save up for the super monkey, because we're going to get a lot of money right now. But I think we're perfectly fine.
Fly, spirits. We are free.
And since we are going to go for those last 20 rounds, I think I do want to do top path on the super monkey to help with DDTs. So I will get knockback and camo to help with purples, and then later on, like way later, we'll get this top path here.
Are we hunting?
There's our dart monkey. We'll go ahead and let him chill out for a little bit.
Moab, take it down.
Have you guys heard this news? There's been a lot of gaming news recently. I feel like, I don't know, it's just coming out of nowhere. Maybe that's just me. Wasn't there there was like 2 Nintendo Directs? Another was one like yesterday or this morning or something. I didn't catch everything in that, but there was another one like a week ago or something, pretty recently. I was surprised they had another one, unless I'm just, you know, wildly off about that estimate there. But a lot of gaming news recently. A lot of gaming news. It's been a good year for gaming. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I just can't get, you know, I can't keep up with everything. I don't even have a Switch 2, so I feel like most of it's going to go over my head, but definitely a lot of good news for gaming. For sure, for sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and buy Dark Knight. And we will save up probably for one of these. We'll save up for one of these, and then save up for Poseidon. And then that should take us just about to the end of the game.
That will do. Moab, take it down.
Alright, looks like we're pretty much chilling now for the rest of this game. We are still a ways off from unlocking Silas. I haven't made much progress overnight. I'm pretty sure I just opened like one chest and did one challenge, and that was it. So maybe I got a little bit of money, but I haven't gotten all that much. Definitely going to be saving for at least the rest of this map, if not like half of the next one as well.
Corvus sends his regards.
Alright. Looks like we've got just enough to go ahead and just buy this research facility here. And by that, save up enough money for Poseidon. It costs way too much money for some reason. And we'll be good to go.
Take it down.
And again, we can sell these at some point. We might need to, but we'll keep them around just for now.
Corvus sends his regards.
You know what? Let me go ahead and buy a mortar monkey. I kind of was zoning out there for a second, but I just realized the last 80 or the last 20 rounds do have kind of a lot of fortified balloons, and those tend to trip me up. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just get myself a mortar to help out with that. So we need 62,000 bucks. If we decide to sell this thing, we only really need 40, which is not unreasonable. We are almost at 10,000 already, so I think 40,000 is definitely not unreasonable. Or even 35, and then we sell this and the research facility. Fine.
So garish. Consume it.
I don't know why, but something's telling me that, like, this isn't enough. I'm not too sure why. I know there was that moment in double HP mobs or whatever that game mode was where we did lose. I think because I stalled too long on buying the tier 5. I think we could have, like, sold the banana farms early or something like that. But for some reason, I just have this feeling in my gut that something is just off. I don't know why. We're doing basically the exact same thing we did last time, but still something feels just off to me, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
Moab, take it down.
Alright, we should be able to get pop-sided now after this round. There it is. So that should bring us, I don't know, maybe to like round 97 or so, round 98. We might as well go ahead and just rebuy our farms. Start building those back up so we can buy the crossbow master and the plasma blast for this guy.
Moab, take it down. So garish. Consume
Alright, alright. Making our way through. So I've been playing my Minecraft world, right? That world I was mentioning yesterday, and probably the day before, and the day before that as well. And it's still going well. I just made myself a stone cutter. I'm not so old that I don't know what a stone cutter is, but I'm kind of taking the world a bit, maybe a little bit more slowly than I normally would. So I don't really have anything in my house. I just have a couple of chests, each of the furnaces, and a crafting table, and a bed. So I made myself a cartography table and a stone cutter, and it's feeling pretty nice. I got my staircase down into the underground, so I can go and go mining if I need to. Connects up to some caves, so I can go explore. I do still need to find some food, though. I have some like carrots and potatoes and wheat growing, but I need to find some beetroots, some pumpkins, some berries to finish off the farm. So that's still in progress. I think today I might start building a house, like a proper house with a basement and all that stuff. I just got enough stuff to build another portal, so if I had to guess, we're probably going to start, expanding soon. We're probably going to need more storage space. We might need a second house somewhere on the other side of the world, just to explore that side of the world more easily and all that. So I might do that today, get that started.
Pleasing aesthetic, but it must be destroyed. Take it down.
Can we afford this? Can we afford this here? What do we need? About 50,000. If I'm selling these, I can get about 15,000, 16,000 from these. So like 50,000 minus 15, I think would be about 35 again. We can save up another 35, probably, in the next few rounds, and grab that for the last round.
Take it down. Pleasing aesthetic, but it must be destroyed.
Okay, we've got 30. Almost there. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and sell these. Buy blue incineration. That should help us out with the last few rounds, for sure. It's been a while since we've even bought this. I don't know if I've bought it on camera or not, but it's been a long time since I've used this tier 5. So, pretty excited about that. Now, obviously, this strategy, we can use it in the next metal. Well, not really. We can't really use it in half cash reliably. But we definitely cannot use it in chimps because we've been relying on our farms the entire time. So we should think about, you know, something else to use for chimps, but for now, this is working out just perfectly fine. Yeah, wow, we're shredding through everything, man. I guess I kind of am worried about this, but it could be worse for sure. We do have a few spells to use on this thing, so not the end of the world. Yeah, totally fine, totally fine. Okay, great. There's Impoppable then on Scrapyard. There's our cash money. We are, what is that, 1500 off? But not too much. Not too much. We only need 5,000. So we're not too far off. Let's see. We're gonna get another 300, about 330 from this, and another 230 from this, I think. Around that much, maybe 340, 230. So that's like 500 there. And we can get 1,000 from this map here easily. Probably not today, but you know, next time I record, we can get that done pretty easily. So let's go ahead and start it. Let's do half cash and poppable, or sorry, chimps. Let's do chimps. Okay. I am gonna stick with this tried and true strategy that we love on, you know, beginner maps on half cash. I'll go ahead and, you know, get this started. We don't have to worry about Geraldo this time. So Corvus, I'm thinking, should get us through pretty easily. It's going to take a minute to be able to afford him, but once we do get him, he should be able to carry us through most of the game, to be honest. We might not even need to buy any more towers after we buy Corvus. Maybe in the later rounds. Because, I mean, attack shooter, Dart Monkey could only do so much together, but, I mean, they're not entirely useless. Definitely not. We just kind of have to wait out until we get there, you know? We're looking pretty solid so far. I'm thinking we're gonna maybe have to upgrade something soon if we don't want to leak. But we are looking pretty good so far. Well, maybe I can make it through. Only need about 300 more bucks. Well, really 600 if you think about it, but... Okay, well, we leaked 2. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Had worse before on different maps. Definitely not the end of the world there. There's 3. Did we buy you yet? No, we gotta get through this round. Okay. There it is. Great.
With the spirits.
Okay, now I would set this up with a sharpshooter like I usually do. I just prefer that over any of the other paths on a Dart Monkey. But if we are going to just stick with these 2 towers the entire time, then I do think I want to do top path on the tack shooter, because that's going to get us the most damage, I believe. And then top path on the Dart Monkey as well, take care of camos and leads, because this guy cannot detect camos. And maybe at some point we'll get like a village to buff them with the top path of that as well. But we should be okay just doing this with these guys.
Yes. See my secrets. Fly spirits.
Alright. Go. Now, as long as we just save up for a Juggernaut. Or Hot Shots. We should have bought Hot Shots earlier, huh? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and buy that now. Yeah, this will be just fine. I doubt we'll get enough for the Inferno Ring, but Ring of Fire should be good enough for most of the game.
Fly spirits. Fly.
There we go. And now I think we just ride this out to the end of the game. It's probably a few rounds that'll be a little bit tricky. I'm not sure a Juggernaut can handle huge waves of camo balloons alone. But most of the other rounds should be just fine.
Moab, take it down.
Are we good with this? We're good? Oh yeah, just barely. Okay. Ring of Fire should help with that, for sure. And honestly, we should be able to buy a farm, maybe, and start saving up for some tier 5s, at least this one, because it's fairly cheap. I know a farm on half cash is kind of productive, but you know, we gotta get the money somehow, so let's try it anyways. I do recall at some point on stream, somebody in chat was telling me that in half cash, banks still are quite strong. So I'm gonna save up for a bank and see if we can't get that going for the last few rounds. Go ahead and save up for that, because I mean, we don't even have anything else to buy right now, anyways. So might as well. They were telling me that the rate at which the farms get cash is not halved. I think it is nerfed a little bit, but I don't think it's quite halved.